If you're charging less than $5,000 to $10,000 for your online coaching program and you want to raise your prices so you can work with more clients on a better level and have a lot more fun and profit along the way, then this video is going to hit extremely hard for you, because today I'm going to share with you my 3-step process on how to raise your prices so you can attract more clients who pay you more money, so you can have more profitability and actually make a bigger impact and a bigger change on your clients' lives. And you can actually make the impact you want to make in this world. So that said, let's get cracking. First off, let's start with, why do we want to raise our prices, right? Obviously, when you raise your prices, you charge more for your services. What this means is you attract better clients, because better, more sophisticated clients are the ones who pay more. They're a lot better to work with on the back end, like on the other side as well in the program. And the most important thing is, the more you pay attention. So the more that your clients pay you, the more it's going to sting, which means they've made the investment with you and now they're going to take it extremely seriously, right? Because think about a time when you bought something where it was like $50 or $100 or maybe even $1,000, depends on kind of where you're at, right? And you didn't really take it seriously, or maybe you were given a car like when you're 16 or something like that, and you probably didn't look after it as well as you did when you bought your first, when you actually bought your first car with your own money. It's the exact same thing with coaching, right? It's even like more of a degree with coaching, because now like they're so bought in financially, they have to be so bought in emotionally as well. So the more you charge, the more your clients pay, the more they pay attention, the better results they get on the other side. So you're actually going to get better testimonials, client results, and case studies, because your clients are going to take it a lot more seriously and they're going to actually do the things you tell them to do, right? So that said, another reason why you should do it is because you can like get better clients. You'll actually start probably attracting like more clients too, because they're going to perceive it much higher value as well. You'll end up probably signing like fewer clients. I know that kind of sounds backwards, but like fewer clients overall, which means more profitability, more money, but also the opportunity for you to deliver a world-class service, right? Because you have extra breathing room in terms of the finances to maybe hire other coaches or build systems and stuff like that, or like redesign your program to actually like fulfill on your promises on a much deeper level too, right? Because it like fewer clients takes less of your time, so you'll have more freedom and stuff as well. But then you can also use that time to serve your clients on a much deeper level, right? So less stress, less headaches, more fun, more money, right? Better results. So that's it. Let's get into how to raise the prices. So 3 steps here. Number 1, if you want to be like, let's say you're charging this, you're charging, let's say, I don't know, like $2,000, you want to be charging $5,000, but maybe you've pitched $5,000 or something like that, but nobody's bought, right? Nobody's really bit the bait yet. And you're wondering why, right? How can I bridge the gap from $2,000 up to $5,000? So basically what you want to do is you want to get undeniable social proof. So a wise man once said, confidence comes from competence. So the better that you actually are at the thing you coach on, the more confidence you will have in charging higher prices. And since sales on a fundamental level is simply a transfer of conviction, the more convicted you are means the more confidence you have, and the more confidence you have means the more competence you have. So you have to actually get extremely good. You have to earn the right. This is probably not what you want to hear, but you have to earn the right to charge higher prices. And the only way to do that is by working with a bunch of clients. Don't be afraid to get into the trenches and get your hands dirty, right? Roll up your sleeves, get your hands dirty, and just over deliver. So a lot of people start with like free clients, get your first 5 clients for free and just like work with them. And then you're going to learn so much while working with them too. But so like my first client ever was like $200 a month, because my software expenses were $200 a month. It was like Go High Level, Calendly, Zoom, and maybe then Slack maybe, right? And I didn't care, because I knew that like the value I would get from serving these first batches, like this first batch of clients, is going to just pay dividends and unlock hundreds of thousands and even millions of dollars later on down the road, right? So don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Don't be afraid to grind it out and get nasty with it, because that's where the real success is built on, because the wider your foundation, the taller you can build your pyramid. So that's really important. So start low. It's probably not what you want to hear, but I think it's what you need to hear. So start low on what you like and start pitching what you know without a shadow of a doubt, down to your bones, that you can sell it at, right? And ask yourself, would you buy from you? And if the answer is no, if there's any hesitation at all, that means you got to drop your price a little bit, make a few sales there, and then slowly work your way up, which takes me into step number 2, right? So number 1, stack undeniable proof, because it's not only proof for your clients and like your leads, your prospects to show that like you can actually do the thing, but more importantly, stack that proof for yourself. So then you actually have that inner conviction and then that transfers outwards, right? So that's step number 1. Step number 2, once you do sign a few clients and you start working with them and actually getting results, then what you want to do is just slowly raise your prices in small increments, right? If you like, don't just go from like 2K to 5K because your closing rate is most likely going to absolutely tank, right? What you want to do, and this is exactly what I did, is go from 2K to 2.5K and then pitch 2.5 until you make a sale there. Maybe you can make 1, 2, maybe even 3 of them at 2.5. And then next one, pitch 3K until you make a sale there. And you're slowly building, you're slowly climbing. So maybe you get up to like 5K and you're pitching, you've been pitching like 4K or something like that, and it's been selling. And then you start pitching 5, and all of a sudden you face a bunch of resistance. Then what you want to do is, like, once your closing rate really starts to tank, and there's probably a lot of variables that go into this too. Like, it could be the price, it could be the prospects you're selling to, it could be your marketing, your positioning, and like your branding as well. Or your sales skills too, right? Or your lack of conviction. There's a lot of variables that go into play here. But let's say you've been selling it at 4K, right? You've raised it from 2 to 4, slowly, incrementally over time, and you want to still get it to 5. So you're pitching 5, nobody's biting, right? You've gotten 10 no's in a row. That tells me you've found your ceiling, right? Your prospects right now at the current level that you're at will not pay 5. So what you want to do is drop it back down to 4 where you were selling it at before. So then from there, you can just make a bunch of sales, stack like a bunch of cash in the bank, but also sign a bunch of clients so you can actually like work with them, serve them, fulfill on your promises, and then stack case studies and testimonials, right? So that 4K, what we just established by going up from 2 to 2.5, 3 to 3.5 to 4, and then up to 5, we hit our ceiling, and then we brought it back down to our equilibrium price at 4K. So what this means is right now at your current level, at your current stage, with your current case studies and client wins and conviction and confidence in yourself, and honestly, just like positioning, messaging, and branding and sales abilities, with all of those as well at the current level and the current skill set that those are at right now, 4K is your equilibrium price, meaning sell it at that for a while, keep it there, and then rinse and repeat the same cycle, probably like 3 to 6 months later. So what you want to do is just really focus on the clients that you have right now and serve them at the 4K level, over deliver, get tons of results, case studies until it's undeniable. Like, go look at my Instagram right now, and chances are there's probably stories up of the client wins for my program in the last 24 hours. It's disgusting. There's so many of them. It's ridiculous. I need a full-time VA to start posting those for me because it takes up too much of my time right now because there's just so many damn wins coming through. It's a great problem to have. But that said, there's no ifs, ands, or buts from my side that I know I can help somebody without a shadow of a doubt, but also from my prospect sides, right? Because like, look at any other program out there. Nobody has anywhere close to the amount of wins that I have or the magnitude of wins as well. And like the frequency, it's crazy. And I only have like 100 some clients, like 120 maybe. And I think we got to kick a bunch of them out too, because they're overdue or renew. But anyways, that's a topic for another time. So anyways, what you want to do then 3 to 6 months later, after you've stacked a bunch more social proof and you've like really established your brand and you're just like really building a much wider foundation, then you can try to go tall again, right? So then start pitching 4.5. And then chances are you'll probably start selling 4.5 about the exact same as you were selling 4. And then make some sales there and then pitch 5. That's going to go easy. 5.5, boom, right? 6.5, and then start slowly climbing up, right? So it might take a little while to actually get to that point, but like, at the end of the day, there's no real rush. And when you know with absolute certainty you're going to get to where you know you should be and you could be selling it at, then like, if it takes 6 months, who cares, right? Because it's a lot better than like going a month or 2 with like no sales, but just raising it like drastically from like 2K to 5K like right away overnight. And then your closing rate tanks and you're wondering, oh my God, am I going to pay my bills and all that stuff, right? We want to avoid that. We want to build a wide foundation of our pyramid so we can build it tall and we can build it high because it's strong. So that said, you want to just keep following that process, rinse and repeat every like 3 to 6 months, keep kind of raising it up, because the more like established you become in terms of the client results and case studies, and also like your branding, then the wider your foundation is, the taller your pyramid can go, which means the more money you can charge for what you do, because you have that proof and you've earned the right to charge higher prices now. So that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this. If you want more tactical ones like this, let me know down below in the comments what you want to see and kind of what you're struggling with, what you need help with. I actually read all of the comments. I do my whole YouTube by myself. So I actually respond and read all of them. So you tell me what kind of videos you want to see. I'll make them for you. And there's a video just posted within the last few weeks as well about my free ads course on school.com. It's been phenomenal. And anyways, yeah, tons of incredible feedback. Lots of guys are absolutely crushing it and getting tons of really good results. So basically I'll teach you how to run your first ads, help you dial in your offer and your messaging and your marketing, and then also launch your first ads so you can actually start getting leads coming inbound to you and then go from there. So anyways, appreciate the love and the support on the channel. Go join that course. I'll have a link in the description right now too, and you go check it out. But make sure you're ready to work, because we do kick out people who do not qualify and live up to our standards that we hold for ourselves and for each other. So if you're ready to level up, go join the free school group. It's an awesome community. I host one weekly live coaching call for an hour long on Zoom every Monday. It's totally free. There's that. Tons of resources in there, free trainings. The community is incredible with a bunch of actually good coaches as well. And aside from that, see you guys in the next video. Bye.